Living simply is consciously having only what you really must have. It entails possessing and being around fewer stuff so that you may utilize your time and life more effectively. Generally speaking, living simply frees you up to invest less time and money on material possessions and direct your efforts toward genuinely being. It's not necessary to give up the things you value in order to live simply. Additionally, it's not about depriving yourself of activities that make you happy and joyful. Focusing on the most significant parts of your life is possible through minimalism. It entails letting go of the things that aren't worthwhile in order to make space in your life for more meaningful pursuits. Don't consider minimalism to be self-denial. It's all about finding freedom. Getting rid of material possessions because they are bad is not the point. Being content with less is, in essence, the goal of minimalism. If you're content with having less, you'll be less motivated to chase more. Living simply allows us to break free from the strong grip that material items have on our lives. So, in a way, minimalism represents freedom from consumerism. Perhaps you want to live a simple lifestyle, but are unsure of how to achieve it. Continue watching and take the quick actions listed below to find out. 1. Take baby steps. You shouldn't let all the labor that is ahead of you weigh you down as you start down the path to minimalism. Although the adjustments could be substantial, you don't have to implement them right now. Maintaining a steady pace of change is essential while trying to simplify your life. If you become a little overzealous and decide to declutter your home in a few days. 2. Set boundaries. Even if we attempt to live a minimalist lifestyle, there will always be certain items we find difficult to part with. There is always something we need to survive. Yes, you will require a phone to make calls and a laptop to conduct research or respond to emails. However, your life shouldn't be hampered by these activities. They shouldn't impede your productivity. Set clear boundaries for how often you engage in them, and only concentrate on them at specific times. You'll be able to concentrate better and work harder as a result. 3. Determine your aspirations and goals. We are motivated to wake up every morning and continue chasing our aspirations by the goals we have set. Our aspirations and goals have a big impact on how we live, but not all goals can be fulfilled by leading a simple life. It's crucial to assess if your objectives still correspond to the initial priorities you listed. Consider the results of your aims in detail. Is the outcome worth your time and effort? You shouldn't set so many objectives that you clutter your life with activities that you only partially pursue. Set a handful of them down and concentrate on them. 4. Do not multitask. Although many individuals fervently believe it, multitasking is not something to be proud of. Numerous academic researches have demonstrated that the human brain is not capable of multitasking. We are limited to switching between tasks, which only serves to significantly reduce our productivity. Avoid making your life more difficult by attempting to complete several tasks at once. Instead, concentrate on finishing one task at a time. Distractions should be avoided, and you should focus on the current work. By doing this, you'll be able to focus better and improve your job. Focusing on what's genuinely important while retaining it better is the goal of minimalism. 5. Regard those who are around you. Your life is greatly influenced by the company you keep. Therefore, it makes sense to want to establish connections with others who are both upbeat and motivating. You must also recognize the poisonous individuals that squander your time and spread bad energy. People have the power to elevate us to their level or to lower us down to theirs. You'll be the type of person who designs his or her own destiny if you associate with a group of prosperous, upbeat people who value taking charge of their lives. Spending time with gloomy individuals who think that everything is against them and that nothing worthwhile exists can eventually cause you to sink into a state of pessimism. Therefore, it's critical that we comprehend how the individuals we associate with will ultimately affect the type of person we end up being, and how we should keep a safe distance from those that don't lift us up. 6. Take a look at your time management. Live in a quick-paced environment. It's easy to become so bogged down by work that you entirely stop making time for yourself. And when this occurs, you not only burn out, but your physical and emotional health suffer as well. You disregard your needs when you put other people or things before yourself. Your health won't always be there, but your career will. It takes more than just clearing out physical clutter to become a minimalist. It also involves avoiding time-wasting activities. Spend some time reflecting on everything you do with your time to identify your true passions. Determine whether your priorities and your commitments are in alignment. Once you've done that, look for ways to cut back on the pointless activities. One thing at a time, please. It is preferable to totally eliminate one harmful habit from your life than to attempt to deal with several at once. Remember that the memories and experiences you shared with the people you care about will be what you remember about your life, rather than all the hours you spent toiling away for that paycheck. But before we go any further, may I ask if you have found anything of value thus far? If you are, please like this video. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let's dive in. 7. Analyze your possessions. You must consider your material belongings after setting your priorities clear. Consider everything you possess and consider whether or not it aligns with your priorities. Determine if they are useful or if they just add to the mental noise. Do not misunderstand. They are desirable things. But if you actually examine yourself, you'll probably find that there isn't much of value that they contribute to your life. Make a list of the things you don't need or consider to be valuable. Then start getting rid of them one at a time, a few each week, and so on. 8. Evaluate your life. Analyzing your life is arguably the most crucial step towards being a minimalist. You may determine what matters to you most by doing this. Find out what components of your life are valuable, make you happy, and give your life significance. And by doing this, you may clearly realize what's vital and establish your priorities accordingly. Starting the minimization process is significantly simpler. It could be more difficult for you to change if you don't understand why you're getting rid of something. Make a list of your top priorities and start there. As time goes on, you may add more. 9. Start with a blank canvas. Unfortunately, there are a lot of items in our homes that are little more than trash. They are only taking up space and have no useful function. Consider the package your delivery arrived in, the damaged items you meant to mend but didn't, or the clothing that no longer fits you. These things are only a waste of space, and maximizing space is central to minimalism. Therefore, the best course of action would be to discard or donate everything you no longer need. 10. Establish your own set of rules. When it comes to minimalism, there are no set guidelines that must be followed. Each person takes a different route. A minimalist lifestyle may mean different things to different people. For some, it means simply possessing a small number of things, while for others, it's all about how much real space they occupy. Some people opt to search for smaller living arrangements, such as residing in a modest house or studio apartment with minimal facilities, for these and presumably other individual reasons. And that's what makes simplicity so lovely. Although everyone's definition of minimalism is different, it provides you the opportunity to examine your life and make your own judgments about what simplicity means to you. Putting together a set of guidelines that you can truly adhere to. Not all minimalist lifestyles include purging your possessions or living in cramped quarters. The key is to be aware of your fundamental objectives. Decide how you want to define it, but make sure it's something you can actually do and maintain for the rest of your life. Well, I want to thank every one of you for watching the video. I hope you liked it and learned something from it. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and please subscribe for more posts like this. Now that I've said that, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next one.